would know this one because you're younger. You're way younger than me. But I think if you're familiar with Ed McMahon, so I'm asking. I think that is the older crowd, the older generation. Um, but some people might know this. Sorry, I'm simulcasting TikTok and YouTube. So if I look over here, I'm on TikTok. If I look over here, I'm on YouTube. All right. So we're talking about the the Mandela effect, right? So here's the question that I have for people. How come so many people, hello Nick, how many people remember Ed McMahon working for Publishers Clearinghouse? Okay. Now, this is the most known Mandela effect, and it has blown so many people's minds, right? I remember having this conversation with a former manager of mine because I had seen the article on Forbes.com. I was reading this article that stated Publishers Clearinghouse never had a spokesperson, celebrity spokesperson for their company. And I thought to myself, no, wait a minute. That's impossible. I was like, this can't be. Ed McMahon was who came to mind, right? So why is it that so many people have that memory of Ed McMahon working for Publishers Clearinghouse, right? It's puzzling. So I was going through articles, old articles from the 80s, right? The 90s, and it was old newspaper clippings from a website called newspapers.com. So they had archive footage or archived articles regarding Ed McMahon and the amount of times people made reference to Ed McMahon and Publishers Clearinghouse. So why are they having that memory? Why are they having the memory of working or Ed McMahon working for Publishers Clearinghouse? Because in another reality, he did work for Publishers Clearinghouse. And that's the thing that a lot of people will not be able to grasp is the magnitude of this, right? Because they're like, no, that can't be multiverse. No. You know how they show you this in movies? The multiverse, time travel, all that stuff? Because it's possible. Okay. Remember, they show you this all on TV, movies, because they have to show you this, right? So the multiverse is a real thing, in my opinion, I think. Even physicists have said that, right? So I remember telling my manager this about the Forbes.com article, and I asked him, who was the spokesperson for Publishers Clearinghouse? Hands down, without hesitation, he said, Ed McMahon. And I'm like, exactly. So I showed him the article. He didn't even want to. He didn't want to go near this article. He was freaked out. He literally turned white as a ghost when I told him, yeah, apparently he never worked for Publishers Clearinghouse, right? And I knew about the Mandela effect, right, back then, right? And I wanted to ask him some more questions. I was like, yeah, you remember the envelopes, Ed McMahon going door to door, knocking on the door, giving the person $1 million check, right? And it's puzzling, right? So it begs the question, what happened, if you believe in the Mandela effect, to that reality? Hi, Tom. How's it going? What happened to that reality where Ed McMahon allegedly was the spokesperson for Publishers Clearinghouse? And I know some skeptics are going to be like, no, he was the host for American Family Publishers. Here's the thing. Me, the I only saw that commercial of Ed McMahon with Dick Clark, American Family Publishers commercial, only once last year. I'd never seen any commercial, right, with Ed McMahon. Either I'm doing a simulcast, so I'm on TikTok and YouTube. So we're talking about Ed McMahon. Okay. So if you remember Ed McMahon working for Publishers Clearinghouse way back when, let me know in the comment section below. So I'm here. I have 4 viewers on TikTok, 1 viewer on YouTube. So I'm going to be going back and forth. So bear with me. I'm just trying this once, a simulcast. But anyhow, so that's the thing about the Mandela effect, right? I remember seeing an episode of the X-Files, right, where they were talking about the Mandela effect. And you knew that they had to address this sometime, right? The multiverse, alternate realities, different dimensions. If you research CERN, the Large Hadron Collider, right? Basically, when when they wanted to create the God particle, right? The Higgs boson. I'm not a scientist, but I'm pretty much doing it, I guess, in layman's terms. But yeah, so basically, when they flip the switch, they're able to access different dimensions, right? It opens up wormholes into different dimensions. So what if these dimensions from wherever bled into this reality, and that's why we're seeing this. No more Ed McMahon working for Publishers Clearinghouse. Hi Angie, welcome. Hi Ultimate Gamer. Hope everybody's doing well. Let's see. Yeah. So that was the one Mandela effect that I think is really well known in the Mandela effect community is Publishers Clearinghouse, Ed McMahon. And also, when Ed McMahon died, CNN did a tribute to Ed McMahon. And what do you think they mentioned when he passed away in his tribute? They stated that, yeah, Ed McMahon, he was the host for Star Search. And he was also the host or the spokesperson for what company? Publishers Clearinghouse. Okay. Now, why would PCH or why would CNN make that mistake? Okay. So why would they make that mistake? See, here's the thing. If you are a reporter, if you are, I'm going to end that 1 second.